Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson, and this is TGO Wyoming, on the move. And I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, something I consider really important. I'm a gear junkie. I love gadgets, I love gear, I love equipment, and I mean, it's one of the main focuses of this channel has been gear reviews and product reviews for years and years. And while it is all well and good, and gear is awesome, and it is a very important part of your everyday preparedness and your lifestyle, there's something infinitely more important than the gear that you have, and that's the knowledge to be able to use that gear. And I think a lot of the times we in the community will stress gear a lot, and we'll have gear reviews, and it's fun and it's enjoyable stuff and it's cool. But practical skills, knowledge, those are the things that really matter in a survival situation, and just in life in general. And while you can have the fanciest knife, the best gun, the nicest optics, none of it does you any good if you're not trained how to use it. So I want to encourage everybody to really get out there and study. And I'm actually going to start doing a lot more knowledge-based videos here in the future to help people gain knowledge and to share the knowledge that I have gained over the years. Now, how do you gain knowledge? Well, there's a number of ways, and the ways that I prefer are these. I read a lot. I read blogs. I read books. I read everything that I can get my hands on, because you know what? There is a wealth of knowledge out there, and it's all at your fingertips, especially in this modern digital age where you have ebooks and blogs and websites that are dedicated to survival, to outdoorsmanship, to wilderness self-reliance, to all these things that we're interested in. There's just a ton of information. And I like to keep hard copy books for any of my reference manuals, things on gardening, things on self-reliance, my books on medical first aid and care and stuff like that. I like to have hard copies of those. And then I'll just do digital copies, ebooks and blogs and whatnot for all my supplemental information. Although I will print that off if I find something that's really particularly good. So books and reading, it's just a fantastic resource. And you kind of have to have your BS filter on whenever you read anything like that. But with a little bit of logical thinking skills, you can sort out the good stuff from the bad, and that knowledge base will stay with you. Number two, what I also like is, of course, YouTube. YouTube is a fantastic reference, and there are some amazing YouTubers out there that are putting out a ton of good material. I mean, heck, the reason that Clayton and I got into YouTube in the first place was Dave Canterbury, Wilderness Reliance Outfitters. I mean, Dave is an inspiration to me, to Clayton, to a lot of other people, and he was one of the first guys on YouTube 6-7 years ago getting this started and really pushing the skills. And he's worked more into primitive skills, which are also very, very useful and good to know, and it's all a knowledge base that's worth having. So YouTube is a fantastic resource, absolutely fantastic resource. So another resource that I like to do, or like to utilize, is other individuals, other like-minded individuals who have a different skill base, a different knowledge set than you do. Get with them, talk to them, learn from them. There, again, is a wealth of knowledge out there just waiting to be tapped. So if you can find a like-minded individual that may have a knowledge base that differs from yours, spend some time with them and trade information, trade knowledge. So those are three really good ways of making yourself a more educated, more well-rounded person. And so, I mean, that's pretty much that. Knowledge is one of those things that no matter what, you always have it. Tools break, tools can be stolen, and all these things you can lose, but knowledge can never be taken away from you. Somebody can't break into your house in the middle of the night and steal your knowledge. So it is the most important resource that you have, because with knowledge you have ingenuity. If you have applied knowledge and critical thinking skills, even if you don't have the proper tools for a situation, you can MacGyver it. So it's an important thing, is to build up that knowledge base. Understand mechanics, understand how things work, and be able to develop workarounds when you don't have the proper equipment, you don't have the proper tools. Because there will come a time where you're going to need to do something and you will not have the proper tools. So if you have the knowledge base, and you know many different ways to accomplish the same goal or the end goal, then you're golden. It may take a little bit more work and it may not be as easy, but you can still accomplish the goal. So read, watch, and learn. Converse with people and learn. Because the more knowledge you have, the better off you are. And knowledge is the enemy of fear. And that is a very, very powerful thing. If you are knowledgeable, then you have less reason to be afraid of a situation. Fear of the unknown can be absolutely paralyzing. And if you're knowledgeable, you'll be good. So study up. And again, thanks for watching. And until next time, stay safe, shoot straight, and don't forget to subscribe for more great videos.